Hey, welcome to the Follow Through. I'm Pastor Fred, and we are in Psalm 18. Today we're going to be in verse 3. This psalm is so powerful. It's David giving thanks to God. He's kind of singing to the Lord, kind of a song of victory of what God has done for him, delivered him from Saul and other enemies that were trying to kill him. Man, he wasn't paranoid. This guy wasn't just, had a persecution complex or something, man. He legit had issues and people coming after him. In fact, you can go to 2 Samuel chapter 22 in the Old Testament and again see the actual historical context in which this happens and see the battles that David was up against. And we can relate, man, because we got battles as well. We got things we're dealing with, health things, we got emotional things, we got financial things, we have personal issues and just our own struggles with our own weakness and temptation that's out there. But again, as we started this psalm, we start with loving God, right? We give it all to Him. And look at what David says in verse 3 of Psalm 18. He says, I call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised, and I am saved from my enemies. Man, that is such an awesome thing for us to do. Again, we try to fix it so often, and we feel alone, and we just feel beat down. But David's like, you know what? Here's what I did. Here's my go-to move. Was not to, take supplements and bulk up or take battle lessons or something like that. To learn how to be a more effective fighter. No, the way to be a more effective fighter is to call on the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth, who is, as he says, worthy to be praised. Why is he worthy to be praised? Because he saved us, saved him from his enemies. And so again and again, David knew that he could rely on God because even when he had, been beaten by the worst of enemies, and that was sin, and was up against death, God was there in a way that we can't even imagine. And I want us today, after I'm done here, just get into the Lord with, pray and just ask Him to help you to see all those times He has saved you, all those times where it was so close, man, and God was there and He loved you, right? When you felt the weight of your sin, but then you heard that Jesus had given His life to die for you and saved you, man. He is worthy to be praised and praised and praised and praised. And let's spend our days doing that, right? Instead of struggling, praising Him, being filled with His word and His truth and what He has done for us. So let's take all of that to the Lord in prayer and say, Lord, I want my life to look like that. A life of prayer and praise and thanksgiving, man, and saying, Lord, you are awesome. Because that's what we want, and that is what God is calling us to do and who He's calling us to be. All right. So if this helps you, please share this with somebody. If not, I just pray that you would hit that subscribe button. And again, be in prayer today. Take this all to the Lord and see the amazing things He can do. Right. We'll talk to you next time for another Follow Through.